In today's video, I'm going to share with you a lesson from my upcoming new Microsoft Teams course. You may be aware that Microsoft is bringing out a new version of Microsoft Teams. It's already available for general use. You can choose to see the new Teams straight away by clicking the new Teams toggle. If you don't, it's going to be forced on you by the end of March 2024 in any event, so why not give it a try? Meanwhile, there are some differences, and I've been recording a brand new course on how to use Microsoft Teams. And there are details in the comments below as to how to get on the waiting list to find out when that course is going to be released. So in today's video lesson that I'm sharing with you how to change the layout when you're presenting, and in particular, what that looks like to your attendee. So as the presenter, you can change how your presentation looks to your participants. And that's what we're going to see in this video, what it looks like for those participants. Without any further ado, let's jump right in. Here I am in a meeting with Veronica and Lou. Because they both work for Tomorrow's VA and they actually are all me, we can just see their avatars there. We can just see their images instead of video, because otherwise it's going to get really confusing. Now, in this lesson, I want to look at layouts. I couldn't get the full picture when I was recording it with the larger meeting because my screen recording software wouldn't record what it looked like, because it was a different layer of the screen. So this lesson is going to be fractured. It's going to start with me showing you how to change the layouts and what to do. And then I'm going to stop recording on my desktop, go and get screenshots from each of the different operating systems. I have Veronica on Mac and I have Lou on Windows, so that you can see what that looks like for them. What I can't do at the moment is get a screenshot of the preview that I get as a presenter. So without any further ado, I'm going to go to the share button and I am going to share my presentation meetings introduction, which I've shared in previous lessons. Now I've got it open, and up here I have all the different things that control the presenting in a meeting. And I have the second button along after the stop sharing one is layouts. And at the moment I have content only as an option, so the other people can only see my content. Now this is because I've shared it as a PowerPoint Live, and in PowerPoint Live that's the only option I have. So I'm going to stop sharing, stop presenting, and I'm going to start again by sharing my desktop. And when I share my desktop, they're seeing the whole of whatever is on my desktop. So I'm just going to open up that presentation. Okay, so here I've got the presentation open on my desktop, not in presenter mode. And if I go up to the very top of my window, I have the option to change the layout. And that's something that I can't get a screenshot of at the moment. But you will have controls at the top of your screen, controlling what you can do with Microsoft Teams when you're presenting. So I'm going to go to the layout button, and this time I have 4 options: content only, standout, side by side, and reporter. And what I'm going to do is show you each of those. Content only is the default and was always available, and your participants would just be able to see the slides on your screen or whatever was on your screen. Now if I choose standout, I get a preview of what it will look like, so I can decide if that's what I really want. And I'm going to say that that is, and I'm going to pause recording here and get the screenshots from the other computers so that I can slot them in and you can see what it's like. Let's take a look at what your audience sees when you are presenting in Microsoft Teams and you change the layout. So I took a series of screenshots. I have 2 laptops. One is a Mac, one is Windows. Veronica's on the Mac, Lou is on Windows. And we're going to see what the screen looks like in the meeting for them. So here we are with Veronica in standout mode. So this is me in front of whatever I am sharing. So in this screenshot, what I've done as the presenter, I've shared my desktop. It happens to have PowerPoint open, and I am now in front of it, instead of being in the little window at the top or the bottom. So that's what it looks like for Veronica on the Mac. Let's have a look at what it looks like for Lou on Windows. Exactly the same. So there is the window with PowerPoint open and me sitting in front of it. That is standout view. So now let's take a look and see the next option. Here we've got side-by-side view. This allows you to put yourself on one side of the screen and your slides or whatever you're presenting on the other side of the screen. So we can see I'm still presenting my desktop with PowerPoint open in the background. This time I'm on the left of the screen and we've got a nice fancy background. And this is Veronica's screen on the Mac. And guess what? Exactly the same on Lou's screen on Windows. Now, when you set this up, you can choose the background and you can choose whether you're on the left or the right. But it's pretty hard for me to get those screenshots of the preview because they're in a different layer of the graphic on the screen, and every screenshot software I have closes those windows. So the next option is reporter view, which I think is quite fun. So if you are presenting something, maybe a status report or a big financial summary or something like that, you might want to appear as if you're on the telly. So I'm on the TV here, the slides are behind me, I can point to them, and in this case, I really should have had the slides in presentation mode, but I wanted you to see that it's the same no matter what I do. And here is Lou on her Windows laptop, again, pointing at the slides which are behind her, this time over the other shoulder, just proving the point that you can change the location. So I'll see you in the next lesson. Well, I hope you enjoyed that short lesson, just a taster of what's in my new Microsoft Teams course. Why not subscribe to the channel? There's always new stuff coming along. Lately, not as frequently as I'd like, but I am thinking of it and I am uploading from time to time at the moment. Anyhow, I better get back to recording that brand new course, and I'll see you inside.